I've been waiting to do a piece on this place for years. Uh, I drive by it all the time, and every time I drive by, it looks worse and worse. And I just knew that time was of the essence with this particular location. Now, it looks like an ordinary home from the outside, and it's right in the middle of a neighborhood, which makes it look all the more ordinary. Plus all the trees and vegetation growing up around it, it kind of is hidden, believe it or not, for how big it is. The fact is, this place has a lot of interesting history that most people don't know about and would probably overlook or just never care to ask, because it just looks like a house in a neighborhood. But it started out as the Fitzgerald Nursing Home, or Fitzgerald Manor, Inc. The only reason I know this is because when my mother was a child, she remembers my grandfather dropping my grandmother off here to work as a nurse back in the 50s. So I literally found nothing, or next to nothing, on the history of this place other than, eyewitness accounts, neighbors that have seen it or knew about its past. But there's only one document proving its existence. But further ahead in the 90s, the late 90s, my father actually rented a room on the second floor of this place, and I would stay the night on weekends. I remember the long staircase to reach the apartment seemed to take forever. This was definitely a different place back then. This is the place in the neighborhood where all the kids grow up fearing and dare each other to knock on the front door. This is that place for sure. Now you'll notice that there's bathtubs and sinks in a lot of these rooms, and obviously that's because it was a nursing home, but I'm just very surprised that it was never changed over the years. It hasn't been open in about 50 years, so it's just cool to see that it's still like this. attic up here was pretty bad as far as, you could see straight down through the floor, and though it was structurally sound in some areas, others were, you just take one step in the wrong room, you're going through. So, you just have to watch where you're going. This is one of those situations where you either do an unfinished video or you take a risk to get up there. Now, in the past, I've passed up some opportunities to get second floors due to the stairs no longer being there or there being no way up to get there. And this is one of those situations where I didn't really want to take the risk, but on top of this sketchy set of stairs is the apartment that I used to stay at. So I had to take one last look at it, even though it was very stupid. If you didn't know about the Fitzgerald nursing home, now you do. Thank you for exploring it with me.
Check it out, man. I mean, this merch is like really sick. Check me out, bro.